Ever stared at a meticulously organized Asana project, a masterpiece of tasks, deadlines, and team collaboration, and wondered, what if I could take this somewhere else? What if I needed to share it, archive it, or analyze it outside of Asana's walls? You've poured hours, maybe even days, into perfecting that project, and the thought of it being confined to a single platform might feel restrictive. Let's be real, we live in a world of interconnected tools. We juggle spreadsheets, presentations, databases, and a whole ecosystem of project management platforms. Sometimes you need flexibility. You need to move data. Maybe your client uses a different system, or perhaps you're migrating to a new platform altogether. Or simply, you need to provide a detailed report to stakeholders who don't have Asana access. We're all familiar with the power of Asana. It's fantastic for team collaboration, task management, and keeping everything organized. But what happens when organized needs to become portable? That's the question we're tackling today. Can you export a project from Asana? And more importantly, how do you do it and what are the limitations? Before we dive into the how, let's understand the why. Why would you even want to export a project? Well, here are a few scenarios. Client reporting. You might need to provide a detailed report on project progress to a client who doesn't use Asana. Exporting the data allows you to create a customized report in a format they understand. Data analysis. You might want to analyze project data in a spreadsheet program like Excel or Google Sheets to identify trends, bottlenecks, or areas for improvement. Archiving. You might need to archive completed projects for historical records or compliance purposes. Platform migration. You might be migrating to a different project management platform and need to transfer your project data. Offline access. You might need to access project information offline, without an internet connection. Backup. You might want to create a backup of your project data to ensure you don't lose valuable information. Customization. You might need to manipulate the data and create custom reports that Asana's built-in reporting cannot provide. So, with those use cases in mind, let's get to the crux of the matter. How do you export a project from Asana? The primary method for exporting data from Asana is through CSV files. CSV stands for comma-separated values, and it's a widely compatible format that can be opened in spreadsheet programs like Excel, Google Sheets, or Numbers. Here's how you do it. Navigate to your project. Open the Asana project you want to export. Click the More Actions menu. In the upper right corner of the project view, you'll find a three-dot menu. Select Export/Print. From the drop-down menu, choose Export/Print. Choose CSV. You'll see several export options. Select CSV. Download the CSV file. Asana will generate a CSV file, and you'll be prompted to download it to your computer. It sounds simple, right? And it is for the most part. However, there are some important considerations and limitations to keep in mind. Data limitations. The CSV export includes task details like task name, assignee, due date, completion status, and custom fields. However, it does not include attachments, comments, or subtasks in a fully hierarchical format. Subtasks are included as individual lines, and you will need to sort them manually to see the hierarchy. Formatting. The CSV file is a raw data export. You'll likely need to do some formatting and cleaning up in your spreadsheet program to make it presentable. Complexity. Complex projects with numerous custom fields and dependencies can result in large and unwieldy CSV files. No direct import to other platforms. While you can export to CSV, there's no direct, one-click import from Asana CSV to other project management platforms. You'll likely need to manually map and import the data. API limitations. While the Asana API can provide more granular data access, it requires technical expertise and is not a straightforward export solution for most users. Visual elements. Visual elements, such as project boards or timelines, are not directly exported. You'll only get the underlying data. Real-time data. The exported data is a snapshot in time. It will not update in real time. If you need updated data, you will have to export a new CSV. Here's a glimpse of what an exported CSV file looks like in Google Sheets. As you can see, the data is there, but it requires some cleaning and formatting to make it easily readable. Now, let's talk about some workarounds and alternative approaches. Third-party integrations. Some third-party integrations and tools can help you export Asana data in more advanced formats or connect Asana to other platforms. Researching these integrations might provide a more tailored solution for your specific needs. Asana API. For developers or users with technical skills, the Asana API offers more flexibility in exporting and manipulating data. However, it requires programming knowledge and is not a user-friendly solution for everyone. Copy and paste. For smaller projects or specific sections, you can manually copy and paste data from Asana into a spreadsheet or document. While time-consuming, it can be a quick solution for simple data transfers. Print to PDF. While not a true export, you can print Asana views to PDF for offline access or sharing. This captures the visual layout and some data, but it's not ideal for data manipulation. Screenshots. If you only need to share the visual layout of a project board or timeline, screenshots can be a quick and easy solution. However, this method does not capture the underlying data. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.